Well, today was the first day of my challenge, Monday, and I already did 7 of 9 habits that I planned for today. I woke up and then we went on the walk with Loki. Good morning. Today we officially started the challenge. But before that, I did some yoga and meditation together with breathing because I really like to do this in the morning before I do anything else. It gives me energy, it gives my body some stretch and possibility to move more freely during the day, especially during the first walk with my dog, and generally suits very nice for me in that part of the day.
Maybe, just maybe, it will influence my migraine as well, and my body won't be so stuck and sore and stressed all the time. We will see.
What I forgot on Friday is to do my groceries. That's why I didn't have a lot of stuff in the fridge, so I needed to figure out how I would do my breakfast. But I still did my oats with some seasoning and with the sausage that I have. It's used pretty well. It filled me up and I felt nice after that. It's not something fancy, just what I had in my fridge and in my storage generally. During the breakfast, I downloaded the app in order to control how many calories I take. It's not to control like per the latest calorie, I need to calculate everything. It's just in order to understand generally how much I eat and how many calories I have in my body during the day. This will help me to adjust a little bit my meals, that I will be able to control the foods that I eat a little bit better afterwards. I'm not suggesting you to calculate calories if you have problems with eating, if you have some eating disorders or anything like that. But for me, it helps to understand general picture, how much calories is in different foods, and then after a while I just do it automatically, so I don't use this calculator anymore. But for now, I will use it. And for sure, then I started my work. I had not so many tasks today, but it required like concentration. So I was sitting, looking at the screens, and then we had some meetings. And after that, I thought that to take a break, it would be a very nice idea. In fact, when I'm at the office, I move much more around. I do take my coffees or teas. I'm going to my friends and coworkers and talk to them. I go from room to room for the meetings. It is something more active that I get just sitting at home alone. So I decided to take a break. I went outside, I sat on my balcony and I read a book. So in order to read, I just set up the clock for 10 minutes, and after the 10 minutes I'm just closing the book, and I know that I only need to read during the 10 minutes. I don't pressure myself, and if I want to read a little bit more after that, I do this, but I'm not obligated to do this. And this actually that helps me and motivates me to do stuff. I just set up the clock for a very short period of time because this is what I need to do. And usually I continue doing it a little bit after anyway because I'm engaged already in the story if we're talking about books, or in the making of videos if you're talking about the YouTube content, and so on.
Okay, that's about 2 or 3 hours after I woke up, and I'm already having a first signs of a migraine. Is it too much? I don't know. Probably I was stressing about this challenge or something. We will see how it goes, how it progresses, but at least I'm betting on that I'm eating healthy, or at least I'm eating good, and I'm doing everything I can for my body to avoid the stress and avoid the migraines. So let's hope for the best and see how it goes.
So I get back to work. It went pretty fast because when you're focused on one thing and when you try to figure out some things in the program that I'm using, the time just flies by. Actually, before the breakfast, I started to defrozen some salmon that I had in my freezer. So after I finished my work, I went to the kitchen and started preparing the salmon with already prepared pasta and vegetables. And then I tried to use some salt and pepper and any kind of things I like on top. I am not a professional chef, so if I'm doing something wrong, I'm very sorry. I'm doing what it is good for me and what tastes good for me as well. I just put it like this. I think that's very nice thing to prepare some meals and to plan what you're gonna eat in several days. And now we're done with a very nice meals. I have 3 meals, 1 for today, 2 for tomorrow, or 1 for tomorrow and 1 for Wednesday, we'll see. I can show you here. It's a salmon with some pasta and vegetables. It's perfect. And it's about 400 calories in each. So, pretty nice, right? Like for me, it works perfectly because I prepare the same meal. Yes, it is a little bit boring, but it is better than nothing. It is better than overeating. It is better than using much more money on stuff that you crave and you don't actually need. Like my body just needs some nutrients, right? And my head, when I go and buy some chocolate or when I go to buy some pizza or something else. So in order to control it, the meal planning is the best thing to do. Okay, it's 5:30 right now in the evening and I'm ready to crease out some habits that I've done for today. So I have 2 markers. One is green and the other one is orange, not red. Why? Because if I don't do this during today, that means that it is work in progress and it doesn't mean that I'm failed, okay? So that's the first one is yoga. Did I do yoga today? Yes, I did. So it will be green. Yay. Boom. Did I do meditation or breathing or both? Yes, I did a little bit of breathing techniques while I was doing yoga and then as well meditation before I was doing yoga. So that combines perfectly together. Did I read a book? Yes, I did. It was 10 minutes pause during my work day. So I went on my balcony and sat there and read a book. Only 1 chapter, but it still counts. Did I run 2 or 3 kilometers? No, but I'm still not sure that I'm gonna do this or not during today. So I will try to figure it out in the evening. Then we have a YouTube content. Did I do something for the YouTube today? Yes, first of all, I'm doing these videos, and second of all, I did the videos about the dog shorts, right? So I did that. Strength training. To be honest, I'm a little bit uncertain if I'm gonna do this today, but still I'm gonna wait about this, so we will see. No chocolate. Yes, that's perfectly fine. Why? Because I have no chocolate at home. So I'm not gonna eat anything. That's nice. No alcohol or soft drinks. Well, I did have Pepsi Max for the evening meal, but I didn't have an alcohol. So it's still green. Nice. Eat under 2,000 calories. Yes, I managed that as well. So nice.
That's green.
Yes, this was a success day, I think. 7 out of 9 is more than 50% that I was talking yesterday in my previous video, so I think that's a win, and I'll see how the week progresses, because I know that the hardest part is not on the first day, and even if it's not the second day, but it is about the third day and the seventh day of the first week that can be harder than anything, because you're already trying everything and you're already making some progress, but then the body starts to crave something more. The body starts to remembering, oh, actually, you're just trying to manipulate me to do some other stuff, but what I actually want is chocolate, for example, right? So we'll see how it goes. I hope it will go fine. I hope I will manage to do the 1 week challenge, and I hope that I will do 50% of progress every single day. Tell me in the comments below if you want to join, if you want to start and try something similar like this, and I will be very happy to support you as well. As of now, I need to go and give some food to my dog and try to editing this video and probably run afterwards, we'll see. I was happy to see you today. Wish you best of luck. See you in my next videos. Bye.